Okay, gentlemen, today let's look at a floor plan. I'm going to start with a series of slides here. I'm going to build the basics of a home floor plan or a residential floor plan. And we're going to see, if you see here, I've got a bunch of double lines all the way around the outside and some on the inside of this slide. And these outside double lines represent exterior walls, and these other double lines toward the interior or interior walls, and sometimes known as partition walls. You've noticed I've got some gaps and spaces here. We're going to fill those. And here we go. This right here in the middle, this first one with a little line and a little arc and an identification number is a door. And since this door is on the outside of our building, that makes it an exterior door. And it is door number 1. Door number 2 is an interior door. It leads into another room. Door number 3 is another interior door, leads in a room. Then if you look at doors 4 and 5, they're a little bit different shape. Those are actually called a bifold door, and that's the shape for them. This other gap here on the top right, as you fill it, has a long rectangle with a little line down the middle, and that is the symbol for a double hung window. It's the most common exterior window on pretty much any house. I have a triangle here for my window number. So I have window number 1, and down at the bottom, I have window number 2. So we have door 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and window 1 and 2. So let's start defining these areas and spaces and start giving shape to the rooms. Here you see drawn in a different color. I've got this symbol here, and that looks a lot like a stove. And over here, this looks a lot like a kitchen sink. And then I've got the word REF on this rectangle, and that makes it a refrigerator. So you can probably pretty accurately assume that this is the kitchen area. Over here in this area, I have a drawing that kind of looks like a sofa and a big flat screen TV. So this is probably the living room. When you come through door number 2, I have something here that looks like a bed and a couple pillows. Through 3, gets a little more obvious. At the bottom, there is a toilet, a shower in the bottom left corner, and this area would be a vanity sink. And we're starting to define it a little bit better. So let's add a little more detail. So now we have what are known as room numbers. The symbol's a little bit different shape. So I have the kitchen as room 100. Our living room is now room 200. The bathroom is room 300. And the bedroom is room 400. Now these identification numbers for doors, windows, and rooms will correspond to another sheet in our plan later, which is called the schedule, and sometimes and also the specifications that gives us a lot of details specifically about that door, that window, or for this particular area room, such as what type of flooring and paint. So we're going to add one more feature here at the end, and these are our dimension lines. I have them in red so it makes them a little easier to see. You have a leader line on either end, on the outsides of our building, and you have some other lines that are leader lines that happen to be in the center of our door and the center of our window. So from the outside left of our building to the center of our door is 11 foot 8 inches. And then the center from door 1 to window 1 is 7 foot 6 inches. And then from window 1 to the outside is 2 foot 8. And I believe that roughly adds to about 22 feet is the overall width of our building. And they expect you to do a little math when you're looking on floor plans. Sometimes you can find things in total. Sometimes you have to do a little math and add them up. So the interior space for the location of this partition wall, so the space from the exterior to the partition is 10 foot 8 inches. And it's also the same down here in our bedroom. The length of the bedroom at the bottom, if you look, is 14 foot 3 inches. And then if you look at this bedroom closet, it has it roughly 3 foot wide by 2 foot deep. And this overall is the design of a floor plan. It gives us the walls, gives us location for doors and windows and any particular furniture, fixtures, and helps us define each room. This is a floor plan.